It's a new month, which means it's time for a new artist to join the Blacklist collection. Before I introduce them though, I feel like I've got some explaining to do. As you may have noticed, 2/3 of all Blacklist collection artists are female. I don't know how I let this happen. However, today equality will be restored, as Robot Panda, March's featured artist, is male. Robot Panda is another skilled artist who's found themselves on block lists, tools that are used thoughtlessly and which are absolutely ripe for abuse. The kind of thing people would be afraid of authority implementing, but for some reason are happy to apply to themselves and trust strangers to control, which, with increasing reliance on the internet, swelling fears of harassment, and a spreading unwillingness to ever feel uncomfortable, are liable to propagate further and cause far more severe harm than they already have. But I've explained all my concerns before, and what I want to do is fight that practice by doing something positive and giving artists who have been affected by it an opportunity they wouldn't have had otherwise. However small, turn it into a positive, make people hate block lists. That's the plan. As with the other artists, I had Robot Panda write a little something. He's probably the most passionate one so far. So here's what he had to say with his excellent art in the background. "My name is Georgi, but by now it's gotten so bad even my real friends call me Panda. I started drawing when I was 8 or 9 as a form of escapism. I'm born in 1989 in Bulgaria, just before the USSR fell. Escapism was required. That shit was rough. My earliest memories are of food coupons and parents waiting in line at a kitchen, slowly walking away with jars of food and half a loaf of bread in a plastic bag. Around 13 or 14, I discovered video games, and art took the role of something to pursue professionally. I went to an art high school, which I later found out means I'm gay. I've no idea what I would have become if I went to an art university. A feminist? Nowadays, I spend my time freelancing, coloring comics, drawing illustrations and covers for books, and animating sprites when I have the opportunity. The rest of it, I spend playing games and provoking people online. Because why wouldn't you do that? Like everybody else, I want games that treat me like I'm not an idiot. I want edgy games that take risks, be it through their gameplay or storytelling and ideology. I want offensive games, not interested in cookie-cutter games. Which is where my opposition to progressivism and ultimately joining Gamergate and getting on Twitter comes from. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care what progressives and feminists say. They can't affect my art. There is nothing they can do to change my vision of what I make. They can write strongly worded blogs all they wish. It is irrelevant to me. They aren't valid. I know where my inspiration and motivations for drawing half-naked chesty gals lie, but their narrative affects the games I play. It's like loving meat and knowing the nearby pig farm is poisoning what they sell. You can still eat meat, but it's irresponsible to stay quiet for your own and everybody else's good. Apparently, not staying quiet got me on both blockbots. Being on them is bound to be a black mark in the eyes of some major developer's HR department. Until recently, it really bugged me. I'm losing opportunities, I'm seen as a harasser, just like Richard Dawkins. What the hell? But then again, I'm not selling sheet metal, I'm selling my mind. I thought, do I really want to sell my creativity to someone like that? I still get enough work. More than I can handle sometimes, and the people I work with are awesome. Blockbots are unethical. They are among the worst types of crime anyone can commit online. People who would use them are idiots, and I don't want to do business with them, even when they will gladly pay out of their Patreon donations to draw their rainbow hair and fat flaps. I know there's people who have been affected by blockbots more than me. I'm a Twitter nobody. I can just make a new account and play it smart. I won't, out of solidarity to those whose life was affected in a major way as a result of them getting blocked. This t-shirt was made in a way as a fuck you to self-righteous buffoons. Feminists, fuck off. Scantily clad, big-chested women are amazing. Anti-gun idiots. Guns are illegal here and I don't really like guns in real life, and they still manage to bug me with how unlikable they are. And the worst of the bunch, non-smokers. I don't even smoke, but these holier-than-thou idiots make me want to pick up smoking. Not smoking is fine, but having non-smoker as a part of the way you present yourself is unbearable. Smoking or not, you will still die. You're not better than everyone. On the contrary even. That's the only reason I made her a smoker. That, and smoking girls are sexy as fuck. The biggest sin these people commit is being spiteful. And there's a lesson here. They aren't cringeworthy, unbearable, self-righteous idiots because of their worldview, but because of their zealous spite. As the opening to Thief the Dark Project says, to embrace a cause, to grow fond or spiteful is to lose one's balance, after which no action can be trusted. So that's what Robot Panda had to say, and this is the design he described. You might worry about me being sat on, but let me assure you, I'd give her a ride anytime. As with the other designs, this one is available on a t-shirt. However, this time, the design had to be cut down to 10 colors, otherwise they won't print it. So here's what the t-shirt version of the design looks like. If you're interested, links for the US and EU are in the description. And if you're not interested, please pop that description box open anyway, and check out the links to Robot Panda and his work.